Hello, y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, Urban Legends in Music, where we uncover, is that tale real, or are you trying to shit me with a jackalope? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger.
Hey.
And we're the original members of the Toadies. And now we're doing a podcast.
Yes, we branched out. We're doing, yeah, I don't know. It's become our possum kingdom.
It totally is our possum kingdom.
Yeah, it's a jackalope kingdom. Yes.
And today we're going to talk about phobias.
Oh, yeah.
And in particular, how they manifest in Billy Corgan.
Yep.
And Brandon Flowers.
Brandon Flowers, I know. Now, the funny thing about this was when we were talking about doing this episode, we were talking about different musicians and their different phobias. And then we kind of started talking about ours. And we've got some very interesting ones.
We do.
And I know mine is a weird one. I can't explain it. Don't even begin to have me try to interpret all this shit. But I have an issue with massive destruction in black and white or old color.
Yeah, right.
And specifically, it's like if it's a picture or the video of the actual Hindenburg going down. Which is, I mean, of course, the classic Led Zeppelin first album cover.
Right.
I can kind of handle that one because it's all kind of just black and white.
Or something.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like pubic hair. But with that, if I see an actual picture or a video, I melt. I just will totally freeze up. It's like I go into just this mindset where I can't function.
And what was it, that reporter that was live on the scene? He's like,
the humanity. Yes, the humanity phrase. Yeah, and I promised myself I'll never say that. No. And the weird part too is that in the long time ago when there were books, there was this 50 years of Life magazine photos, yes, which I loved because there are so many historic photos in that book.
Right.
And there was the atomic explosion picture. There was the Hindenburg picture. And I mean, I was probably about 14, 15, and I had no problem with it.
Okay.
And then it's like something switched. And I've had people tell me, well, that must mean you were in your previous life on the Hindenburg. And it's like, what?
No.
So
you remember that when you're younger, not when you're old.
Yes. and one of my favorite movies of all time, Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah.
And I can't watch the ending because they show the explosions at the end. Oh, or the whole nuclear bomb thing, that movie that just came out recently that won awards and stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't care. I'm not watching it. No, I'm not going to watch it for shit. No, I'm not, because I'm sorry, but I will.
Yeah, because there is some pretty intense, even if you don't have a phobia, there's some intense.
Oh, well, fuck that.
Happens. You would freak out.
Nope. Fuck that. Now, mine is interesting, but you got an interesting one too.
Yeah. So I don't like bugs in general.
Yeah.
I really have a phobia about bed bugs.
Shit.
Because we traveled so much, and you don't know what hotel you're stepping into.
See, and you told me it doesn't matter whether it's a great, nice 5-star hotel or a Ramada Inn.
Right. They all could have bed bugs. It does not matter.
Shit.
And you can't really see them. And so I won't put my suitcase on the floor.
Okay. Because once you get a bed bug, you're fucked, aren't you?
Right.
You carry it with you.
I worked with someone, and they thought they did the best thing. They found this leather couch on the side of the road, and they're like, I got this great leather couch. And I was like, kick ass. And then they come back a week later, and they're like, it was full of bed bugs.
No shit. No wonder.
Right. And so I'm like, oh, fuck that. And they had to like have people come in and clean their house. They had to throw away all of their mattresses, all of their furniture.
See, I've had fleas from the dogs. That's a pain in the ass right there.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me you toured and you had this fear of bed bugs while touring?
No, I have them now.
Oh, you didn't
when we were touring. I heard about it.
Okay.
And I would go, and I don't know where it became a phobia, but I would go into the rooms and I would look at the paintings. That they are, and you're supposed to look in the corners of the paintings.
Wow.
And pull it off the wall if they pull off the wall and look behind it.
What?
And then look in the headboards.
What?
And in the seams of the mattress. And
it does make you feel like itching,
right? So
when you hear this. I mean,
if you can see these little things that are tiny in the seams of the mattress, you know, the stitched around the edge, I think I would lose my freaking mind. Because I've seen videos of them, and you know, it's like People magazines, thanks to fear for this year, bed bugs.
Oh my God. And when they magnify them times like 10 million and it looks like it has fangs.
Right. Yeah. Or the dust mites that look like they're little blimpy they look like blimps. Noses.
There's something to this.
But yeah, I'm so afraid of bed bugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now regular bugs, crickets, June bugs, things like that, you don't like them, but they don't.
I'm okay. But bed bugs,
well, shit.
I've never seen one, but I have this unnatural fear of bed bugs.
Of getting one.
Because I saw it on like Good Morning America or something, and they're like, next up, the infestation of bed bugs in the United States. I was like, and they secretly, you can secretly carry them on your luggage home.
Oh my God.
Because they got in your luggage and you're bringing them to your nice clean house.
Oh.
And then they just fuck shit up.
Let's hear about Billy
Corgan, who's already kind of a strange fellow anyway. He's kind of known for his weirdness.
Smashing Pumpkins guy.
Yeah.
The thing I've always noticed about him is he has this ego.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he is the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
Nothing more annoying than a lead vocalist with an ego.
I hate that.
Ooh.
It's the worst. So the singer of the Smashing Pumpkins. This is not foreshadowing.
No.
Backshadowing. What is that called?
Okay. We digress.
So the singer of the Smashing Pumpkins has a very unusual fear of beards.
What?
Beards, facial hair.
I know.
So you would scare the shit out of him right now.
Thank God. He's a pain in the ass.
This phobia is called Poganophobia.
I mean, it's insane how many fears exist and how they all have names.
Fear of anything, I guess. I don't even know what fear of bed bugs is. Do you know?
I don't know, but we're going to find it.
Yeah, we'll find it.
No, yeah. Well, I can't look for it because then I'll see a picture.
And then you're no.
And then I'm out. Yeah.
Horror.
Yeah. Oh, the humanity.
So in 1996, Billy Corgan showed up for the first time with a cleanly shorn head. And
I remember that because he had
a lot of talk about it.
Yeah.
He showed up on MTV.
Yeah.
And most people assume that Billy was losing his hair, so he just shaved it.
Okay.
That's what
I can
thought.
attest to that.
I was like, okay, just shave your head. But the story goes deeper. Billy has a fear of beards.
Wow.
Basically hair in general.
He shines. Yep. I mean, he's shaving still today.
Right? And so I'm guessing that Billy right now walks around in society and is going, oh, fuck, this hairy society is really freaking me out. All these bearded dudes now.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably losing his ever-loving mind. So everyone grow some facial hair.
Yes.
Keep indoors.
Yeah.
It is one of the reasons he has a deep-seated fear of the Bee Gees, which is... Who can fear the Bee Gees?
No.
He hated the Bee Gees. He hates the Bee Gees too, I hear.
Especially when it's done with a beard.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Now we're going off
But the
topic.
Bee Gees. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, how can you hate the Bee Gees? Or fear them, even.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in Gold Lame.
Oh, my God. Yes. And hair was all about those guys.
Right, so he must have really hated something happened to him in the 70s.
Oh, it's got to be. Okay. Yeah.
So, Billy has many times said that Barry Gibb is worse than Freddy Krueger.
What?
What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's more afraid of Barry Gibb than Freddy Krueger.
It's all about that beard. Oh
Right?
my God.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
weird.
Yeah.
So during 1994, Lollapalooza, which
Uh-huh.
was a really good one.
Oh, were y'all playing at that one?
No.
Okay.
We never did play Lollapalooza.
No? Okay. Well.
Yeah. Billy was startled and screamed when he walked around a corner and bumped into George Clinton. And you know,
George.
Yeah, you know, George, he's got facial hair and he's got all those dreads and stuff.
Big ass beard and everything.
So he was startled by George Clinton. Billy was later found on the floor of the tour bus, rocking back and forth and whispering that his beard touched me. 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 That's my rendition of.
Oh my God. I could see that. Yeah.
And then he said, his beard touched my face. And they're like trying to figure out what the hell, what happened, dude?
Wow.
And, so, the Smashing Pumpkins went on late that night.
Oh,
and so, you know, everyone's like, oh, they think they're hot shit. They're going to go on late, when really it's like they're trying to peel Billy Corgan off the floor because he's freaking out.
He's in the fetal in the tour bus.
He's having a breakdown on the bus. So, he was later coaxed off the bus and they went on, but they went on late. And, Corgan famously has started feuds with other musicians. And some of them is because they have facial hair, and he just wants them to stay away from him. It's so weird. So it's rumored that the singer chose his bandmates by their inability to grow facial hair.
Well,
so he picked a female.
Yeah.
And he picked an Asian man.
Oh my God. Yes. And then the drummer's never had one.
Right.
Doesn't look like he can grow one.
Right.
What?
So he has a hairless band.
Oh my God. The criteria to get in that band.
That's so funny. It's like, have you ever had or thought of growing a beard?
Wow.
Anyway. I think that's funny. So anyway, the band also has a rule that all of their crew must be clean shaven.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being on the road? First of all, when you're on a crew on a tour with a touring band, you sometimes don't have time to shower.
Oh,
much
God.
less run in and shave, I'm guessing, right?
Oh, no.
So those guys, roll out of bed and have to start over the next day.
Oh.
They were up late and then they got to start over, and he expects them to be cleanly shaven. Because most of the guys were growing tour beards, right?
Yeah. It's like
the playoffs.
the hockey playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He can't watch hockey.
So they have to maintain a hairless face or be fired.
Oh God. Oh, they need an HR department.
Right. They do. And this is my favorite story.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell and other bearded members of Soundgarden.
Oh yeah, Kim and Chris.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly chased Corgan and threatened to rub their beards on him.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh, hell
that
yes.
Probably was during Lollapalooza because they were on Lollapalooza together.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
They could have been.
I could be misspeaking.
Well, I mean, two big bands at the same time. I wouldn't have been surprised.
Right. And other bands like Collective Soul have passed out fake beards to everyone backstage to wear. To just punk them.
Oh my God. Right. I'm imagining the ones that go right behind the ears.
And everyone's trolling Billy with beards. And I wonder if he's afraid of Santa.
Oh,
wouldn't it be weird?
Wow.
I wonder if that's where it started.
Or his Santa father had a beard.
Could be.
Getting into parental stuff.
I'm not going to even get into this.
Nope.
But please note, phobias are real.
Oh,
they're serious.
They are.
Make light of them. But I really don't condone touching Billy with your beard. But I think it's hilarious. And if Chris Cornell was alive, I would I would gladly let him touch me with his.
I already love Soundgarden, but to hear that they would do that,
I know, chase him around.
Oh my God! Come here, Billy. Oh my God! So he's never even listened to ZZ Top. I'm sure.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Oh my God!
I didn't even think about that.
Frank Beard. Well, Frank Beard doesn't have a beard.
Charlie Daniels band.
Oh!
Can't even get into Charlie Daniels.
He probably doesn't even listen to country because of all the beards. Yeah,
I don't really either, but Charlie Daniels doesn't count.
You got a thing against beards?
Charlie Daniels, Willie.
Nah, yeah, they crossed over in the 70s.
You're talking about them like they're dead, though. They crossed over.
Oh, that's true.
Say that about Willie. He's still alive.
No, he is.
As of this recording, Willie is still alive. Keep it going, Willie.
Yes, keep going. Good God. How old did he turn? 90 something?
I don't know. They just
Good Lord.
We need to get a taxidermist.
Yeah.
On standby because they need to just keep him around.
Keep him preserved. Well,
what do you got?
Okay, so the one I'm talking about is Brandon Flowers, the lead singer of The Killers.
All right.
And kind of pulled up some information on him. And it seems like fears and paranoias kind of seem to run in the family of his. There's one song that the Killers do called Uncle Johnny. Mm-hmm. And that is actually about his real life uncle, his mother's brother. Okay. And well, Uncle Johnny had a cocaine habit. He had a paranoid obsession with George Orwell's 1984. And he was convinced that aliens were coming to steal his semen.
You had me until you got to the semen. I was like, aliens are coming.
That's people. Where people usually do give in.
And then, like, no, they go around aliens go around the other side. They're bunghole people.
Well, yeah, I know. Usually they do care for the
cavity
ass.
Searches from the aliens.
I know, right? Unless Uncle Johnny had something special about his semen. But now the weird thing about, not that that's not weird enough, but Uncle Johnny was so concerned about the aliens wanting to steal his semen, he decided to shoot his testicles off in the bathtub.
What the?
There is no joke to this. Yeah, now.
Shoot them off.
Yeah.
You didn't just like. Take a knife and cleave them off.
No,
it's going to shoot them.
It may have been during a cocaine binge. I'm not sure, but here's what Brandon Flowers has actually said about that, is that Uncle Johnny, tried to shoot his testicles off in the bath, but happily he missed and shot himself in the groin instead.
So now he's got 3 holes?
So I'm just imagining him like trying to hold a gun and then try to shoot the balls off and
right, because or he has a little tiny wiener that do you pull it out of the way? Or
maybe he hung it with a string around the shower rod and tried to pull it.
But I'm just trying to figure out how you get around and just shoot your balls.
I don't know.
Up on this mic. You should just shoot the balls and not the meat stick.
This is one of those things I have not put to paper and figured out how to work it. So, but the good news is he turned out okay.
You just got that small incision in
The balls are still there, but the groin's a little jacked up.
Oh my God.
And now that's about Uncle Johnny, but Brandon, he does have some other little fears, like a fear of flying, which a lot of people do. Fear of death, a lot of people do. But these aren't the ones I'm focusing on for this, because those are too common. This one, Brandon actually has a fear of a particular number.
Okay.
Now, you would normally think someone has a fear of a number.
13.
13. Bingo.
Right.
See? But no, it has nothing to do with that. Now, number fear is called arithmophobia.
That sounds like a fear of math.
I know.
I
had big time. No
math.
Kidding. Yeah. You bring in pi and I'm
I love pi though.
Who doesn't love pie? Little rhubarb pie.
Oh, key lime pie.
No, Brandon actually has a fear of the number 621, 621.
That is okay.
It seems random, but there's some logic to this. His birthday falls on June 21st. So 621. And Brandon suffers from this fear so much that he has weekly stints with a therapist in Las Vegas on a weekly basis. Then, like while he's on an airplane having to fly, which he's already having issues with, right, he listens to tapes of their session while his fists are clenching and unclenching, kind of like the exercise.
Okay, if I flew on a plane with someone like that and I was watching them like have some kind of terror thing, I don't know if I could fly.
I know. You really wouldn't want to even be seated in the same area.
I would be afraid that maybe they have a box cutter and they're a terrorist.
Right. Or this guy's opening the exit door and right, he's, taking us all with him.
Or he is really unlucky and he knows it and we're going down.
It would attract a lot of attention, you would think. But, so why does he have this fear of this weird number?
Yeah.
So growing up, he's a practicing Mormon and he got a hold of a Ouija board when he was a kid. So, the good old Ouija boards.
Right. There's nothing to it.
No. And I don't know.
Push okay, go ahead. What happened?
Yeah. So
he opened.
What is the one thing? Well, I know, almost like Evil Dead, where I swallow your soul. No, this one. What is the one question you should never ask a Ouija board?
When am I going to die?
Bingo, right? Bingo. Well, the Ouija board responded with 621.
Oh, see, when I did it, it said fart.
Fart, yes. Fart, no. So every time you pass gas, you think you're going to die.
When am I going to die? Fart.
Oh my God. Okay. So from that moment on, Brandon freaks out about anything that has the number 621.
Wow.
He won't stay in hotel rooms numbered 621. If he happens to be driving at 6:21 p.m., because who drives at 6:21 a.m. and is a musician?
True.
No one. He is extra careful. Once he had to take a flight to a show in Glastonbury on his birthday, and he ended up being a real mess on the flight. So, because here he is hating flying, and then he's flying on 6:21. So he really had to just
drink
get
15 glasses of wine.
Yes. Yes. He had to bucket. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, but he even changes the date on his phone to do anything he could to avoid 621. So he'll go in and mess with the date and things like that. And then he does even have a crying moment on every birthday because of his stress of thinking he will be dying that day.
Now, see, someone's going to hear this and make it so.
No.
Don't do it.
Look at you getting dark.
Anyone, but I mean.
Yeah. And
like some creep.
Wouldn't that be great? Here's your birthday when you were 15 and there he is crying, and then here's your 16th birthday. It's like every birthday has a cry.
That is so bad.
Oh, see, it got into his head. And that's why you don't ask the damn Ouija board, when are you going to die?
Or put those exploding candles on his cake.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine?
Oh, my God. See, that would take him to a whole nother level.
Is his band helpful in his paranoia?
I mean, they try and help him with it and just try to not even think about it with him, just to kind of get his mind on other things. But those phobias, it's not like the toadies could have helped you get over bed bugs.
No.
I mean,
in fact, they would plant them. Because the reason why I asked that is when you're on the road, there's some shenanigans that happen and people, like with Billy Corgan. Corgan, they wore fake beards and stuff, right?
See, if someone knew that kind of ammo.
And like, they have a show and they're going, oh, you're going on at 6:21.
Yep. Oh.
Like change the set list in the back of the stage.
People are fuckers. I'm telling you.
Sound check at 6:21. Oh man, they would literally. Okay, there's a whole different level of trolling that happens when you're on tour.
Oh God.
And I'm just going to tell you, if I knew this, I would probably mess with him a little bit. Until he cried, and then I would feel bad. And then
do it the next night. See, I know you get over it real quick.
I would do it because when we were told not to mess with Anthony Kiedis because of his lisp.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that we did.
I'm so glad you did screw with that. That's
Fuck
annoying.
my kiss. And we would walk around in the halls backstage singing "Stuck My Kiss," and they were
that's good.
And
oh my God,
we were told if anyone messes with Anthony about his lisp, they're going to be thrown off the tour. So we're like, "Fuck my kiss." Because I mean,
you still do that so well
because we practice so much. So much.
I love that. I'm impressed. Maybe we should name the episode "Suck My Kiss."
Suck my kiss.
Oh my God, you do it so good.
Anyway.
Hark.
I hear good music.
Yep.
It's time for the Lone Star Salute.
Oh, so nice.
It's the nicest part of the day.
Do we want to say or read the reviews with a lift?
I don't know if I can.
I know. That's so too hard. Distracting.
I practice so hard. Practice so much.
You made me choke.
Okay. So this is where we read reviews without a lisp. Unless we're talking about Anthony Kiedis and we say, "Suck my kiss."
Yeah. We could do that review at some point.
We review any 1-star reviews of music.
Let's discuss them. Let's bring out into the open people's issues with music, clubs, albums,
tours,
you name it.
Anything.
Anything they're pissed at.
Right. Mine's going to be a little bit different this day, though.
Ooh, I like different.
So, I like to make fun of people, as everyone knows. And Billy Corgan, I know. Billy Corgan was very angry about middling reviews that he was getting for his album in The Guardian. And he so much so that he had this to say. Here's let me just read this.
Oh, his fucking ego.
Billy says that he's stupefied by the 3-star reviews of monuments to a eulogy. So he got 3-star reviews to his new album, and he's mad.
And they're not even 1 star.
Right.
They're 3.
It's a 3-star. But so Billy Corgan is actually getting the 1-star salute on this one.
Yes, hell yes.
So he goes on to say that he thought for sure that he would get really strong reviews based on all the feedback that they were getting. He's like, I'm getting the same reviews I got back in the day. These kinds of middling, muddling reviews that just won't say, this is a brilliant album from a brilliant artist.
Oh, God.
I've always got to have a qualifier to it. Billy says that he's not concerned about reviews in traditional press. He said, I am not bothered by it on that level. What I'm bothered by is, how many years do I have to put in at the company? How many years? I don't want a gold watch. I don't want I just want what's fucking fair. I want what's fair to me.
God, no.
Says, I started with a group of artists in 1990, and along the years, I've had to hear about all those different bands and how many different singers were great. This is the next big thing. This is the next Nirvana, and I just want mine.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Oh, I can't believe. I can't believe it. No, actually, I can't.
He thinks that people died, and he is the next prince.
Yes,
to rise to the throne.
And
he deserves the little crown.
Oh my God!
But he's afraid of beards,
so he ain't getting the crown.
Yeah.
Oh. what a punk ass.
I think so too.
But that just solidifies. I mean, I've enjoyed Smashing Pumpkins music.
Same.
And that's where you gotta separate how dickish they are and the music you like. It's tough.
It is.
But it's like, damn, early Smashing Pumpkins. I love it.
Same.
But him
and live, they're brilliant. And
really? I've never seen them live.
Dude, at one of the Lollapaloozas on the side stage.
Yeah.
They showed up. They were headlining Lollapalooza and they showed up and they played all Led Zeppelin covers.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
It was fucking great.
Wow.
And there was hardly anyone there because it was on a side stage and everyone was doing whatever they do and skipping the side stage.
Yeah.
And we were like right up against the stage and it was a really low stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we could have just it was almost eye to eye with everybody. It was a very low stage.
Now
Dallas.
I don't know if you remember this, but when we did local Palooza at Trees and Deep Ellum in Dallas, and a bunch of the bands showed up to the club after Lollapalooza had ended, and one of them was Billy Corgan.
That was really cool.
It was cool. I just remember thinking he's a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
But then they of course went up to the loft where it's like all green roomish.
I remember I was really stoked that night. I was like,
I was too, because I think we were about to play. So
and it was Smashing Pumpkins came, Cocteau Twins, which I was just like, holy fuck, Cocteau Twins are here.
Yeah.
And was it Green Day?
Yeah, Green Day was there. Yeah.
Which, who we later went on to befriend.
But and I remember us opening for them at Clearview, speaking of people that don't shower on the road. And
right, it's hard.
Billy Joe.
Yep.
Yeah. But I remember seeing him there and I was enamored by it.
Yeah.
But now I'd be like, fuck you, Billy.
Right.
Here's my beard.
I give you 3 stars.
Well, wait, I don't even have to put one on. I acted like I had to put one on. Okay. Well, I'm ready for him.
Show up with your beard and just put Smashing Pumpkins and have 3 stars on your shirt.
Or have a pumpkin with a beard. Then it's hitting personal. I know.
All right, what do you have?
All right, so I'm doing one about the Killers and their album Day and Age.
Okay.
So this reviewer, 1 star, and he goes on to say, the big mistake of this album is the lyrics from a blender. A jumbled heap of phony metaphors. And he goes on to give some examples. I always love examples. Then it's driving the point home. I'm begging you, run, Neon Tiger, run under the heat of the southwest sun. Neon Tiger, there's a lot on your mind. And then goes on to say, the Killers aren't going to fool anyone with this. Maybe it'll sound like profound stuff. And then his next example is, out where the wind won't blow, out here the good girls die and the sky won't snow.
Is that about cocaine?
Ooh, there you go. Michael.
I think it is deep. It's about cocaine.
Yeah. And
the girls died, man, from cocaine.
Oh, see, he's not getting deep enough then.
I know.
Oh, but he then goes on to say, how often have you heard anyone say the sky is snowing? It's clear the Killers have settled into a comfortable mediocrity. So I haven't listened to them much, but I know of like a song or two. Yeah.
They do. They play Mr. Brightside at the Dallas Stars game. And everyone sings along.
Okay.
Including myself.
Well, don't.
I know the words.
Don't be afraid to admit it.
Stars game.
Okay. Yeah. Go Stars. Oh, man. That happy ending.
It's a sweet, sweet loving sounds.
But I'm happy throughout the podcast. But
I am too.
Yeah.
But the ending, though, is just, it's a bittersweet kind of.
Yeah, it's like the final close of the book, the finale.
It's where the aliens come to steal your cum.
And then you just want to shoot your balls off. Oh, good God.
This happy ending.
Yeah.
There's so many things to be afraid of. Don't be afraid of the truth, Charles. Ever.
Won't be.
Don't ever stop looking for the truth.
I won't look for explosions, but I'll look for the truth.
So fear of the truth is called alethiophobia.
Ooh, look at you doing some studying beyond.
I didn't search bedbugs or Zeppelins, but
look who did the extra credit work. Know, right? Oh my God. Okay.
Give me several stars.
Yeah.
I want the gold one. But we don't want you to be afraid of investigating for yourself.
Yeah.
Look out there and see what you can find about these stories. These stories, again, have been told and retold, so there could be some craziness to it.
Yeah.
But most of them are based on truth.
Yeah. We do our research. Right. It doesn't mean we find the answer.
Right. We're not afraid of the truth, alethiophobia.
Yeah. We could find lies and then we talk about them too because they're great stories.
And sometimes we're victims of the jackalope tales as well.
Oh, that's true. We can be. We're right there in the line of fire.
But mostly we choose not to.
Nah, that's right.
Thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe, rate, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, YouTube video, anywhere else you get your podcasts.
You can follow the links on the show notes and find all of those. That's where to find it.
Yeah.
And join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tale?
I know I got to figure out a way to get sound effects. I don't know. Oh, Billy Goat. Oh, that has a beard.
Oh, man.
Holy fuck. We're coming back with the next episode about Billy Goats and Billy. All right. Bye.